One of the things that's been happening is a lot of Black Americans, African Americans, whatever they want to call themselves, have been deciding they want to go back to Africa and live. I have friends from Ivory Coast and Ethiopia. Um, First of all, the people from Ivory Coast are really cool, and most of them are alarmingly intelligent. The Ethiopians are extremely nice people, except the ones who live by Eritrea and Somalia. That's bad.
Yeah.
But
right.
none of the Africans, like real, actual Black Africans, like American blacks.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They don't. And this woman gets a full face full of exactly that.
I stand by.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta.
What are you doing?
MGTOW's down. I gotta call. Send a text to the guy who runs it.
What? Oh, you know the guy who runs it?
Yes.
Okay. We will wait one.
No. Keep
going.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, this lady tried to live in Africa and got a nasty surprise.
They loved having white Americans in their village. Now I done replaced them. And they are looking at me like, who, you? You that look like us? You're here to help us, to save us? What happened to the white people? And you bald, you ain't got no hair, and you childless. So you really not a woman. In their culture, and at that time, you're not a full woman if you don't have children. They loved having white Americans in their village.
So the African Americans, you're not Africans. I'm sorry, the Africans say you're not Africans. A lot of the Black Americans, they try to go back to Africa, Kenya, Ghana, you name it, and I've heard stories of them just getting absolutely robbed. I've heard stories that they go over there and everybody expects them to pay for everything, and they come back to the U.S. going, "What's going on?" Like,
it's a third world, man.
Told you.
Some of those places in Africa are fourth world nations.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't even have a goddamn airport.
I was watching another one today, too long to put on here, but it was a whole discussion with a guy from Africa. And he was discussing all of the old colonies, the British and the French and the Belgians that they had, and how the Africans are mad because the British and the French and the Belgians all left and nothing works anymore. And the older Black guy is talking. He's probably from Ivory Coast, I think, from his accent. He says, "Do you know why that is?" And they're like, "No." He's like, "You don't even have a concept of maintenance."
Yeah.
What's the word for maintenance in Xhosa or Bantu? Or
I don't speak those languages.
They're African languages. No, this is the guy asking you those questions.
Yeah. Well, the closest thing is probably like expect, schedule.
Mm-mm. No, they don't have those either.
They don't have that?
They don't even have a word for maintenance.
Wow.
They don't have a concept of it. How can they do something that they have no concept of at all?
Yeah,
it's not part of their existence at all. And that's why all of these countries just absolutely freaking
fall apart.
That's the one. I managed to hit my mute button in time. Anyway, yeah. So they go through that, and it's like, well, why doesn't anybody like us? Gosh, I don't know what to tell you.
Did you see that crazy? We saw that earlier while we were eating, that craziness that went down on that cruise ship?
Yes. Yeah. Now the cruise ships are actually banning specific behavior that is specific to specific groups of specific
I know exactly
people.
What you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people have cried racism, which is a load of shit.
All right. No, it's not. Listen, if you act right or you don't, it doesn't matter what race you are.
Yeah.
All right. So this jogged a story. So this is back in the 90s. I was dating that Mexican chick while I was going to college.
And you didn't get stabbed?
No. But we went to go see the fireworks on, at Detroit on the Detroit side of the Detroit River.
Sure. Yeah. The Freedom Fest. Yep.
So about 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes prior to the show starting, everyone decided to have a glass beer bottle fight
Oh, good times.
So I have my girlfriend,
Yeah.
her young sister, and her young brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's hundreds of people throwing beer bottles. And all I could do was put them against the wall, shield them with my body, and like just make sure I didn't get hit in the back of the neck or anything.
Nothing particular happened.
No. And, I got some cuts and scrapes and some splinters from glass, but luckily I didn't get hit like direct in the head or anything.
Wow.
But it went on for like 10 minutes.
Just a glass bottle fight.
It was thousands of people throwing, hundreds of people throwing thousands of glass bottles at each other.
I didn't think they allowed glass bottles.
Well, they probably didn't after that.
Wow.
There's not much you could do. They can't really control who's going to watch and who's not from the Detroit River.
That's fair.
But and by the time it stopped, we left. I'm not staying here to watch the show. I don't want to. I don't want to repeat that with people have guns.
I'm not interested in any of this.
So we left.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
Well, when I saw that video of those people fighting on a cruise ship, I'm like, there are people who save up for a large portion of their lives just so one day they could say, "Hey, I'm going on a cruise."
Right.
I'm going to be on a cruise for a week, 2 weeks. I'm going to go see some sights.
Right.
And then you get your ticket, you show up at the boat, and you have to deal with that fucking craziness. No, thank you.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulas.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.